I just started a broadcast. See if you'll be able to watch YouTube. Excuse me. Don't tell me you got to go to the actual YouTube app. Can I send you an invite? Broadcasting only mic audio because you enter the block saying, y'all better not do this shit. Y'all coming off real scammy. Like that. What you telling me I can't stream?
Here comes a new challenger.
Do you see this? Can you see the screen? Are you streaming? I mean,
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? All right, round one.
can you see?
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Trying to control their opponent here from a distance? Still slugging it out here.
Okay.
The throw hits. Now the fun
Now I got to tee up
was
now.
well in range to score the throw. Player one
Try it again.
creates a good corner opportunity. Not a lot of damage dealt so far. No telling how this match will turn out. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match.
Fuck out of here. How you get all that?
Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground games here. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor.
Get out of here. Come on, man.
Getting tense. Springs forward with the drive
Okay.
and the
You
throw
grab
ends
your
around.
ass. Get your ass nigga. Hold on.
Player one on the
I'm
board
about to show you
first with
some
the win.
grabs.
They'll want to keep the pressure on. A brave forward jump there to start. Shoots off a fireball up close.
I'll see how to show you.
Jumps. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? Player two
Get the fuck
will
out
look
of
to
here.
apply pressure here. This is the grab. Going in. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? Both light and super hard gauges are not looking good. Time to grind it out. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Noticeable life lead is a cut low heavy, but no go. Looking for a chance. Turns out. Oh my god, what a throw tech. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Even the slightest hit may end the round.
Goofy ass nigga. I'm about
Player
to beat
one
your
brings
ass.
it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shows the medium kick. Neither of them willing to back off here. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape.
I'm
Had some time by
I'm
driving
mid
them into the
action.
corner.
How you
And now
grab
they
me
can
out
create
of
some
this?
big
This is
chances
crazy.
to do damage here. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. Knockdown. Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Gets the knockdown, and now That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Both are just hanging on by a thread, but their drive gauges are a different story. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're waiting for the opportunity to bust this match wide open. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 2, solid anti-air. Pokes with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whip at this rising uppercut. Are we gonna see a comeback here? One chance here may end this match. Fires a blast. Fades out the low kick. Drive rush. Finishes with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Knocks them out of the air. Blocks it. Player 1 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Jumps up anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? This can lead to some big damage. Where you go? Drive rush. Throws them. What's next? Pumps the brakes on the impact. This is gonna hurt. With Super Arts into play. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Sticks out a kick. The drive impact doesn't work. Player solid anti-air. Clutch anti-air. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Either fighter can use drive now. I called it! I called it! Ugh, take a seat!
Get the fuck out of
here,
here,
Player 1 clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jumps up. Long Quan takes them off their feet. Neither of them willing to back off here. Gets the jump in. Takes a trip. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Goes for the drive rush there. Grabs him. Taking stock. Right lead opens up. Flash knuckle. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Finishes with the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Was looking for that jump attack. Saw that drive impact coming from a mile away and parried. That drive parry was a calculated risk on their part. Lifts them with a wrong palm. Still slip. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Super Arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Saw that coming. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch this?
Yeah, I've been let it go.
We're going into
Getting
the final
dropped,
round
my
tied
girl.
up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Pokes with a medium kick. Still plenty of time left. Charges forward. Both players look, that's gonna leave them rattled. Going in? Player 2 needs to wait this out. What are they gonna do? Player 2 is in a very good spot. Burns out. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Gets the counter hit. What a finish!
Finally got my one.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters.
Now I gotta get 5 more on you, folks.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. A parry? Reacts to the throw. Reads the throw and shuts it down. Lots of aggression from both sides. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Wow, shut down. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. We've reached the midway point of the round. and both fighters are at about even life. The attack is parried. That's some big juicy damage. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Lifts him with a long in there. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They return to center stage. Does a good job escaping the corner. Sandblast! Waltzes in there and sweeps them off their feet. Barely blocks the jump in. Rushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who managed to just goes for it at this range. Oh, the power they do is gonna turn out some big damage. Part ballet, part judo, and all style. Charges forward.
Let's go. Got my 2 back.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. That drive impact doesn't get through. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. You're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Mono's metal level is still kind of low here. They're going to need to find some chances to boost it. All right, what's coming up next? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Player 2 chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Player drive rush to keep it going. Breaks the block with a throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Bending that drive gauge. They take some time to back off and springs forward with the drive K. Oh. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Rising uppercut. Nice tag. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Player 2 will drive impact misses. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal?
Shit.
There's a burnout.
We ain't got it like that.
Close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are burned out. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Who will set the bait at this range? What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Checks with a sandblast. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They can't be shy about stocking metal levels with Mano because the counter doesn't reset between rounds. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. Good distance for a shot. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Fires without warning. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Ooh, what a smart throw. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 with a lead. Will they go for offense or defense? Goes airborne. Connects with the throw. Okay, here we go. Dangerous range here. Ooh, you never know what can happen. Reads the jump in perfectly.
Ah, you got it.
Flatline zone.
You playing like a hoe, bro.
Was an
Sorry,
absolute beast in that match.
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Let's get this mission started.
Prepare.
Round one.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. No good up high. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? What are they thinking here? Player one in that dangerous burnout state. Can they outlast it? Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Starts off zoning with fireballs. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Nice Manes Dore. Getting those throws all pumped up. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Big opportunity now in this corner. Knockdown and the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Flicks out the blade to creep up. Goes with a medium kick. They gotta make something happen to increase Mano's metal level. Player one has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Players somersault kick.
Okay, he
stops
good
the
with that
goal.
somersault, so I gotta stop
Both
that.
fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Low heavy. Experiencing burnout. That's gonna leave him. Oh, they got him. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking to wrap this round up quickly.
Get them.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
They crazy.
Let's loose a boom. Drive rush. All the throw connects. That throw will do some good damage. Boom! Nothing stops this train. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Medium kick into the low. Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter. Oh, here we go. Player two, this is gonna hurt. Noticeable
Oh,
life lead.
shit. Wow.
Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Crowns him from above. Checks him with the boom. Projectile to try and change the situation. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. Player two has the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Does a good job of pushing back. They can't keep track of these corner switches. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning scheme. Gets the jump in. The big play does it. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Smart play with the throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Risky up-close scrap still going. Transverse. The hit throw connects. Sliding in. Sonic Hurricane. Blake betting it all on the drive rush. Manages to block the jump in a super art. Can they create enough? Drops him hard.
I was just seeing if I can go through it.
Sonic Blade to feel a turn. Their spacing is so on point. This is gonna hurt. Flatline zone. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
That sucks.
Fighting ground. Online. Casual match. casual match. Practice. Combo tries. A new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Beginning operation.
Hope you're ready. Round one.
It's the same guy.
The
Yeah.
fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. That was a solid anti-air. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throwing on even more pressure with the fireball. Player 2 has the life lead. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Projectile to try and change the situation.
Yeah, all this range?
It's a
For
good
real?
corner opportunity. Knockdown. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round.
You getting all that
Player
range? For
2
real?
sets the tone with
Alright,
that win.
okay.
Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Quick spin knuckle. Still slugging it out at this range. Gets them with the anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. Shows the medium kick. What'll happen here? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive returns. A quick breather. Flicks
Trying
out
to see if
the
it's a
place
way I
to
can
creep
get
up.
over that.
Jumps in. The low kick hits. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. Sticks out a kick. Closes it out.
Hey,
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build
Oh,
themselves
oh.
a streak.
Fighting boom slash kick. I get your number, man. I get your number, bro.
Checks him with the boom. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. They trade. Knockdown. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Nails the anti-air. Sonic boom. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Checks them with the boom. Jumps in. Burnout activates. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. That combo did decent damage. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Clutch anti-air. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Checks him with the boom. Sets up with the jump in. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. The low. Okay. Turns out. Player 2
Fuck you talking about? Let's go.
Player 1 faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! Side stepping up for the rematch. Delivers the pain right to the doorstep. The jump in is denied. Still slugging it out here. What's the play here? Low heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Starting to sweat a bit. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Drive reversal's no good. Knockdown. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Gets the jump in. Goes for the burn up. Oh.
Go.
Player one takes the
Every
round
time I'm
and
beating
keeps
your
it
ass.
at
Low
night. What else
health.
can they get
Minuscule
away
health.
with? Somersault kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? The attack is parried. Mistimed the perfect parry, but is still safe.
Ain't no
Still
way.
scrapping for control of the space. Sonic boom. The exchange blows. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play it safe and conservative. Drive rush to keep it going. Hits them with a stop and pop. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Connects with the throw. Sonic blade to steal a turn. Looking for a chance. Low heavy, but no. He's on the flash kick to get them out of a jam. A single hit will do it. It's low heavy. Player two can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe.
Get out of
Here's
here.
the final round. The real fight
I gotta start
starts now.
hitting the back triangle. That's the better.
Adds a bit of OG spice to it. Final round. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player two won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Big gauge lead here. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Flips it! Amazing! Player two throws them. What are they gonna do? Oh, here we go. Let's loose a boom. Chases them down. Oh, yo! Raw super hit. Gets the counter hit. Excellent damage on that. There's a burnout. Off of me. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The next command.
Get out of here. I did my special.
Player two.
That nigga was on a 12-win
reaches
streak,
the
though.
win.
Fuck,
But
nigga.
that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. The low kick hit. Good decision with that throw. Reverse spin kick? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Good parry there, and a parry here puts drive gauge in the bank, which really could help later in the round. The fighters are matching each other move for move going into the midway point of the match. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Recovers from burnout. Gets the jump in. Player two is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Oh, easy tech. They need to rely on their instinct. Oh! Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The jump in catches them. Who's going to start things off? Goes with the safe stuff with that target. They're going for the super art. Somersault kick stops them cold. The low heavy's blocked. A quick breather. Scrapping it out up close. Player one holding on to that corner. Perfect execution with the anti-air. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Will this super art do anything? Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Perfect hit. Execution is on point. Jumps in. The low. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Ooh, what a smart blow! They're spacing, pumps the brakes on the impact. Excellent block to shut off the impact. Medium kick into. Okay, here we go. Boom! Jump! Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Amazing! The jump-in is denied. Noticeable life lead is they're just gonna go for it with the super. Player 2 can't win this without sets up. What a finish! Player 1 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Excellent block. Sonic boom. Caught in the crossup. Tried a standard block and got hit with the crossup. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Experiencing burnout. Grabs them, knockdown. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player in there! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Holds out with the block. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Spin knuckle. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Jumps up. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chance to score big. Drive rush to keep it going. Connects with the throw. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. The overhead denied. Just what they were after. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Grounds them from above. Bends the leader. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Drive rush to keep it going. Good decision with that throw. What's next? Broad super hard incoming. Player 1 is in front. The low's blocked. They're in range. Adds a bit of OD spice. They've got about half life left. There's a burnout. Let's loose a boom. Jump. Boom. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 is looking, reads the jump in perfectly. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Perfect input. Execution is on point. No way. No signs of letting up from out of the corner. Ooh, what a smart flow. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Player 1 delivers the upset. That's one for the replay.
A new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Beginning operation. Give me your best shot!
Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Goes for the surprise rush in. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. What are they thinking here? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Reads them. Solid combo.
Damn.
Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Was looking for that jump attack. Very slick with the combo. Jump, going in. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The Gladius blows them away. Jumps up. What'll happen here? Player two, in fold for the throw. That's what they came for. Both fighters planning something? The low kick hits. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Chases them down. Jump. Flatlines them. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Grabs him. Was well in range to score the throw. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What's the play here? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player two chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Stops the attack by using the drive there. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Takes a trip. Where's their opening? Very solid corner switch. Player one, there's the wall splash. They can't do anything now. Low on burnout action. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Combo with the target combo. Charges forward. Connects with medium kick. A parry? Are they trying to bait a throw? They may have something up their sleeve. Player one needs to use the front of the foot, experiencing burnout. Player two, tap in there. We're going into the
Okay, I get how to play you, shorty. You like that medium range. You don't like that close range, huh? Oh shit, that shit hurt. I hate that.
Just goes for it at this range. Gets the counter hit. Super armor, cold and calculated. Looking for a hole. Barely blocks the jump in. Scuff him. Watching each ups for the arrows. They're back into the corner now. Big super armor use. That's gonna leave them rattled. Okay. Amazing. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. What are they gonna do? Knock them out of the air. Jumps. Either fighter can use it, chases them down. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Are you kidding me? Player two was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Can't tech the throw. Good work staying in throw range there. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Parrying an attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent from up above. All right, what's coming up next? KO! Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Keeping track of the opponent's movements, waiting for a good opening. Parry! Not a perfect parry, but I'll take it. Uses the target combo as a filler. Easily escapes that throw attempt. Jeez, how can they read each other so well? And oh! Nasty blow to the back of the head. This can lead to some big KO!
Did me die?
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? The match just started. It's anyone's game. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Getting up close and personal. What's next? Jump! Back into the corner. What setup? This is gonna hurt. The jump in knocked them out of the air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They are not getting close to each other. They got a fight, crowns them from above. Player two is in a very good spot. Are you kidding me? Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The impact doesn't do anything. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Plenty of space between the two fighters. Who will decide to close the gap? Caught in the cross-up. Oh, they needed to block that from behind. Reacts fast enough to get the counter. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. At this range, they were not cleared for takeoff. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Player one has going on the offensive. Both fighters planning something. Time to reassess the situation. A quick breather. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive. Were they baiting them into that? What'll happen here? Barely blocked KO! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reads them. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Lots of aggression from both sides. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. They're still feeling each other out. Still scrapping for control of the space. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps in.
I canceled it.
Not much life left, but their drive use and full.
And I did a special.
Escaping that. clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Denies the low heavy. The drive parry was successful. Parrying attack like that is risky, but the reward is the drive gauge building up. No good up high. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Jump in finds the mark. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Box him with a target combo. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Right sleeve opens up. Definitely answers the air attack. One chance here may end this match. Jumps. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They hit each other. Early round decisions are going on the offensive. They put the super armor to good use. They continue to battle it out in the middle of the stage. Uses the target combo as a filler. Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. But hits him with a stopping bot. Scrapping it out up close. We're at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Keeping them away. Low heavy. Target combo into. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Neither fighter is showing an up for the Tonatress. Full super arcade. What are they gonna do?
Get out of here.
Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real
Okay, super aggressive. Super aggressive on the
How
road
is
this
this
time. I
rematch going to
promise
play
you.
out? Are we gonna witness a blow up here? Jumps? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. They are battling it out tooth and nail here, with no one having a clear advantage yet. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Neither of them willing to back off. So that drive brings out the super art.
Get the fuck out of here.
KO!
Get the fuck out of here.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. From up above.
Get her the aggressive, man.
Can't tech the throw. Takes advantage of the hesitation and gets some good damage in return. Uses the target combo as a filler. Sticks the combo. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep this corner pressure up. And fold for the throw. That's what they came for.
Got me.
Path to a win looks very tough. It's a good spot to use the super.
Okay.
Oh, no question whether this super art is going to
Look at that.
There it is.
No more
They
cannon.
knew it'd be enough.
Now you know history.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Joe, you still?
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Beginning operation.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Perfect air-to-air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Saw that low heavy coming. Knockdown. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many gets. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Smart stuff, poking out that range to zone the opponent. Jumps up, air slasher. Looking for a chance. Take out. That's a counter. From low heavy to a quick breather. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Watching each other delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Looking to follow up after that party combo. What now? What are they gonna do? Wow, Saturn waited for this opening. Taps him on the jump flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Start things off with a jump in.
That don't make
Looks
no
like they want to
sense.
put a new spin on things.
How that
with
light
fire.
kick just knocked me out my
Solid
move.
anti-air. Risky. This is gonna hurt. Rips the slasher out. With super arches, the drive impact doesn't work. Plus anti-air. Impact squashed.
Spiral arrow!
Nice air slasher. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Crowns him from above. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Burns out. Punish counter on reaction. Player one can't let this simmer. What a clutch low heavy. Low heavy, but no go. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe.
Execute!
Are you kidding me? Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Needs some air to air. The rapid fire fist sends them up. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Fireballs are risky, but if the opponent doesn't jump, they're one of the best ground game tools. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Low heavy hits, mix up incoming. Uses a long range attack there to zone them perfectly. Back throw for the side switch. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Denies the low heavy. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Sees it coming and blocks it out. You can block impacts, but you're going to lose some drive gauge when you do. Player one chases them down. Hits them with a stop and fire. Beats it up with a combo into super. Can they keep on him? Jumps? A parry? What'll happen? Burnout activates. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open with a jump in. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Medium kick. Low heavy, but no go. The engagement crowns him from above. Drive gauge magic throw is denied. What a read. Anti-air in the clutch. They're in range. This can lead to some big damage. Nothing stops this train. Connects with the throw. Amazing. Low heavy. This is gonna hurt. Player 2 can't win this without pulling the trigger. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Denies the jump in. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 1 chases them down. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. No good up high. Low kicks are a no-go. Absorbs the attack and fires back. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up. Will this super art connect? Brings out the super art. How's it gonna work out for them? Knockdown. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 needs to use the cut of the corner here. Burnout activates. Experiencing burnout. Up tap to close.
Oh, that's about to hit you with a special.
Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Big throws. Air slasher. Sticks the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. They return to center stage. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Gets scooped from down low. What'll happen here? Yo, put that away. Sends a clear message with that counter. Shows a medium kick. Knockdown, and they were right to be on guard there. Uses the target combo as a filler. Both fighters planning something? You've got to be mindful. Brings down the waning moon on him. Sticks out a kick. Connects with the throw. Both sides. Overdrive jackknife sends him down the quickly. Will they gamble something here on a drive move? Only a little bit of drive and life left. Closes it out. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Taking stock. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Timely side switch there, which will let them go on the attack. Player 1 may be just about done this round, but they still have a chance with a full drive gauge to tap into. Big low reaching heavy. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. KO! Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checks them with the projectile. Solid combo. Jackknife maximum cut clean through him. Air slasher. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. Player 2 chases them down. Big chance here to do some damage if they can keep the corner pressure up. Superb reactions on display. Good judgment there. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Hopes with a super art? There's a change of sides. Player 1 will look to a blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Side switch. Both fighters planning some drops them hard.
Get out of here.
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build them.
Here comes a new challenger.